Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about reflexology. I'm going to be showing you what this is, and what this is, right? This is a ball of my baby. My baby's right there. So this was actually a toy for him, but then I started using it for my feet. So reflexology is the science of the feet and how the feet are connected to the different body parts and especially the organs. As you may be realizing on all my videos, I have all this influence from Chinese medicine and how the body, we can see it in a holistic way, and also applying emotion and intelligence, and how everything is interconnected. And everything is interconnected through the meridian system, which goes throughout all the body. And we have these 12 main pathways for the 12 main organs. And actually in the feet, we can find all of the organs. So reflexology is basically this therapy where we go into the feet and we detense the feet, we locate where's the pain, and we basically release it, right? And that will help us throughout the body. We can do this on the face, we can do this on the ear, we can do this on the hands, we can do this actually in all of our body, because it's a map. And actually we have all the organs on the hand, we have all the organs in the ear, we have all the organs in our face. But the feet is actually something that I really like to talk about, because I really like the concept of the tree, right? And I like to see us as trees, right? The tree is also a sign of prosperity. So in my videos of money, I always talk about the tree and how the fruits and all the system of the tree, right? But if we were a tree, the tree, when you see it, is very fun because you see the branches, but you don't see the roots. But the root system is actually like a reflection of the branch system. Basically what's within, it's without. Sorry, within, without. It's like, it's a reflection, right? As below, so above, or as above, so below, as outside, so inside, right? And I like to think about the feet as the roots of our whole system. So what happens when the roots are weak? In our case would be there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of stress, the feet is like collapsed. Of course, like how is the root system is the most important thing to nurture the tree, right? And what happens when the root system is weak, is not strong, or is not taking the nutrients that it needs? This is a problem for the whole tree, because it's where the nutrients come from, and it's actually also where the tree is finding its resistance to the wind or to the weather or to any storm. The root system is what keeps the tree hanging, right, in the soil. So the root system is very, very important. And that is basically a metaphor to take care of our feet every day. So I don't want to explain me longer. My baby, maybe, okay. So we have this, this is a ball. Sí, José, it's a wooden ball that what I will do is just put it on my feet and basically just massage it. I have the whole weight of my body, so this will already be a good weight to apply. And basically I'm just applying it through all the areas. I don't need to know anything about reflexology, about Chinese medicine. I just need to understand the concept. I don't need to know where the stomach is or where this specific organ is, which is something that you could do once you start relating to your feet in another way. For example, if you're having like stomach issues, and now you find that there's this point on the feet that is really painful. If you go to internet and you see reflexology stomach, it would be like very interesting to see that maybe that point of the feet that is really with pain is basically connected to the stomach. And then you will start to get this whole different relationship to your body, because you understand that, oh, if there's pain here, there's an issue here, and then everything is connected. So this is the first thing that I would say would be to use a ball, or there's also medicinal balls that they use. I think this wooden ball is advanced. I've been doing this already 1 year. When I started with reflexology, my feet were absolutely chaotic. They were like clogged. It was a lot of tension. And now I've been doing this for 1 year. So now it's very distense. I still have pain. And the fit is a great feedback because every day it changes. Like for example, yesterday I didn't have this pain and now I have this pain here. So it's a very good feedback of where do I have to address in my body, where do I have to work, where do I have to do the stretch. And you're gonna realize that you go layers by layers. So sometimes there's no stress, there's no pain, but all of a sudden there's a lot of pain. So when that happens, it means that you've reached another layer. And I think it goes through layers. Pain always kind of is stored in layers. And that also comes with emotional trauma. It's stored in the fascia layer by layer. So what you want to do is access different layers and go deeper. But you want to do this every day. Basically, you put the feet in this ball, which is more advanced, or a medicinal ball, or a tennis ball, anything that you can kind of massage the feet with. So also I want you to focus on the breathing. So when you're doing this, you actually want to breathe out when there's pain. Like, I don't want you to just keep the pain, because that would actually, the pain will travel to another place of the body. So what I want you is to massage the feet and also breathe out the pain, right? And you breathe accordingly to the level of pain. So there's a lot of pain, you want to breathe. If there's not so much pain, you just breathe normally. But I want you to keep the breath, and the breath is very important to release stress, okay? So you want to do this all the way from all the areas, and be intuitive. There's not a perfect technique, there's not a perfect strategy. Just find the flow that you like. And wherever you find a pain, I would say focus on that. The ideal would be, do all the feet, distress all the feet, and you will notice how peaceful you are afterwards. But if you want to find the most amount of pain and just massage that, I would recommend that. You can do this for half an hour. You can even do this for 1 hour, but do both feet. Don't do the right one and then the left one. There's always one that is easiest to make. It's always the case. But I would just recommend doing both and applying the same time at both feet. Okay, if you want to go more advanced, you will need someone, and you will use this, which is a quartz. And basically what you do is you take the feet like this, and this serves as a pain releaser, right? What you want to do is clean the feet, right? You clean the feet, and then you put some coconut oil or some lubricant that is organic and natural, right? Don't use any chemistry. Or if you want to do harm to your body, use chemistry. But then you will need someone else. So you can be laying down and someone else is gonna go all the way through all the feet and finding the most painful point. And there he is gonna apply, or she is gonna apply the pressure on that point. And what you wanna do is breathe. You don't wanna tense and keep the pain. You wanna release it through the breath. And it's gonna be very painful. In the feet, there's a lot of pain accumulated, especially when you start doing this type of work. But if you do this for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna see the changes on your whole structure of the body. Again, the feet are the root of the tree. So you wanna have them open, right? And distressed. So you wanna walk correctly. And that's gonna change also your posture. It's gonna change here. It's gonna change also how the knees, how the legs are aligned. So you wanna do this on a regular basis. I'm not a fanatic. If you don't do it one day, it doesn't matter. It's just to understand the meaning behind all of this, right? And we're doing this to get more peaceful, more distressed, so we can be more open to life and so on. And then the last thing that I want to share is this feet extensors. So you want to put this on the feet, right? And what you want to do is, for example, in my case, I have feet. So if I take my hand as my feet, I don't know the word on English for the feet. Well, but this finger on the feet would be a little bit more extended than the other ones, which is something that happens to people. So what usually happens is that the feet starts doing this, which is not something ideal. You want to always have this. And then this finger of the feet is kind of below the other one, because I've been wearing a lot of shoes that were not my size, and one of my fingers of the feet just did this. So walking barefoot on Costa Rica, on the sand, on the house, on the environment, and also with flip-flops, which is a very neutral base and where my feet can relax, has helped me expand my capacity of the feet. So you want to understand that the feet should be like another hand, and we should have like this expanded version of the hand in the feet. So these tensors, you put them on the different fingers of the feet, and you will realize that this helps extend. So you want to put them while you're in your house, for example, and you want to walk with them, and this will help extend. You will see that if you do the ball exercise, your feet will start to get more expanded. And that is something that you don't want to rush. You want to do organically, and you will see how your feet start to expand. So I think this is a great compliment. This is very cheap to get in Amazon or wherever you want to buy it. This, you can get a medicinal ball on the pharmacy. On Amazon, there's going to be. This is a wooden ball. So this is harder to get, but this is very small because this is more advanced. So the smaller and the harder, the more painful, but you can access the pain much easier. And you can buy this as a glass. I would recommend buying it as a crystal, as I have it here. And you can do this with your partner. It's another way to connect. That's for my brand, Brad and Lola. It's all about connecting with your partner. And yes, so this is just a tiny video of things that I do that do well with me, and I want to share with the world, and I want to share with you. And putting this is a very easy way to nurture your body and distress your body, because you do it just a couple of minutes every day. I would suggest you do it 15 minutes with overall the 2 feet, and or you can be chatting with someone and you just have the ball around the house. So you do it several times a day, right? Whenever you come from the city or you come from the outside of the house and you come to the house, you rub your feet a little bit around the ball, and that's gonna help de-stress. Okay, well, my baby is asking for me, so I'm gonna go. But here you have an overview of things you can do with your feet and a little bit of introduction to reflexology. I didn't put any photo. I didn't put any photo of the, that's my baby. I didn't put any photo of the feet, but you can go to Google or ChatGPT and ask them for an image of reflexology of the feet for Chinese medicine, and you will see how the feet is like a map of the body with the different organs. So basically, when you're doing this with the ball, you're actually promoting and nurturing and distressing all of the organs. And have this idea about the root. Your feet are the root system of your tree. So if you like this video, please like, share any comments, and if you have any question about the exercises and so on, I'm happy to respond. Bye bye. See you in other videos. I have videos in this series about health, performance, energy, so you can look at them, the things that I do.